Are you ready?
You know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
I said, are you ready?
Here comes the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
It's showtime! Welcome to the Max Wrestling Podcast, Episode 2, The Offshoot Invasion. It's Sunday, March 29th, and it's WrestleMania Day. I don't expect a big cheer, but it is WrestleMania Day.
Was that my cue to start clapping? Sorry, I'm
We'll
not that stoked for it though. That's why.
We'll do a slow clap.
We'll just
slow clap. How about a golf clap?
We'll clap for the pre-show.
The only reason I'm watching this because of Sting. So.
Well, you
That's
listen
the
to
only
the
reason
epic.
why most people are watching it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's worth $9.99. You're listening to the Epic One Dazzy League tag teaming, as always, with the Phoenix.
Howdy doody.
And we're joined today by Offshoot Radio's Professor Mike and James Belmont.
Bada boom, smartest dude in the room. How you doing?
Smartest dude in the room. I'm off Pigeon Patrol. It's been a fun tour, this one.
Yeah, it has.
It has been. Been in high demand lately.
You just did another invasion, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. I think we took care of that. Safe to say, right, Belmont?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say if we took care of business.
Man, you're doing more invasions than Kane and Big Show.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
man.
oh.
Hey, at least we do it well. They do it slow and painful.
Just put the shovel down with nothing like Kane and Big Show.
So guys, what can you tell the listeners about Offshoot Radio besides the invasions?
What can we tell you? It's how can we describe? It's like a lounge session for just wrestling fans to shoot the shit. There's basically no
Pretty
rules
much.
apply.
And there's plenty of shit to shoot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Especially nowadays.
Especially where Raw is involved.
Man. Just WWE in general involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been through numerous transitions. Mike joined the team recently. We're now at the strength of 4 people. So we're growing. We're building the brand.
We're making it look strong.
So this month in wrestling history, on this very day actually, in 1987 at WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant Brother.
Oh, wow, really? Jeez.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Nice
Feels
bit of
like
trivia. I didn't know that.
Plenty of trivia on this show.
And that's what we like.
Also, yesterday, on March 28th, 2010, was the retirement of Shawn Michaels after losing a second amazing match to The Undertaker.
That one's hard to believe. That one, 5 years already? I mean...
Yeah. That's the
Good
last
lord.
time I was genuinely shocked by WrestleMania before the streak ended.
Same here.
And in hindsight, maybe Michael should have broken the streak.
I think so,
Yeah,
too.
I think that's the general consensus.
Yeah.
Well, it was the
Also-
greatest of all time, wasn't it? Come on.
Oh, wow, yeah. Greatest singing performer and greatest gimmick, maybe.
Good work. Yeah, I agree with that.
Not gonna argue with that.
Sold. And now for some bad history. On March 13th, 2011 was the infamous Victory Road incident, resulting in the main event between Jeff Hardy and Sting being cut to just over 1 minute.
Oh man, I just got a major headache and some chest pains from hearing that. Oh god, I hate that.
Started
Getting
to wobble a bit.
flashbacks. Oh no.
Oh,
Buy rates through the roof, man.
I feel like a Vietnam vet right now, just like just major flashbacks. I don't like.
I've seen things, man.
Yeah,
I've seen
I
some
see some
things.
stuff.
I've seen
Thanks.
some things. Jeff Hardy was stoned going to the ring.
The thing with that was they could have easily avoided that because Mr. Anderson won like a number 1 contenders match earlier that night. Just send him out, have the title match there instead of Jeff.
Right. But it was Hogan and Bischoff era, and let's not forget. And you know they
Yeah.
don't really give a damn, and they don't even
Fuck
know
it.
what they're doing half the time anyway. So
Fuck it, he can just about walk.
Right. He's like, yeah, he's staggering, but brother, he's staggering, brother, but he'll go out there and he'll put on a show. Maybe 90 seconds, but a show, brother. Yeah.
He probably didn't even know where he was.
Right.
I don't think he did. Didn't he wake up in the
He
bathroom or
didn't.
something?
He looked so confused.
But then he looked so happy when he was in the ring and the camera zoomed in on him.
Yeah, and he attempted to throw his T-shirt like 10 times, and didn't he like miss the crowd as well?
It's like, dude,
Yeah,
you're a
that-
heel. What are you doing? No.
Poor
Doing
Jack.
it wrong.
That's how stoned he was. He thought he was a face, and he was really a heel.
Yeah, but to be fair, he's he's cleaned up now.
Yeah,
Which I'm glad.
Yeah.
thank God.
I think having a kid just like snapped his head on straight. So
Yeah, I would think so.
But he still gets ribbed for it by a lot of fans.
I'm not surprised.
Not either. I kind of forgive him, but when it happened and then he came back and he was trying to talk to Dixie about being back full time, I was kind of like, nah, fuck you. You kind of almost killed TNA. You almost killed them. What are you doing? No, get out
Well,
of
he
here.
did. I even said, I said, I can't take this company seriously because he was their world champion at one point. I was like, nah, fuck this.
Right.
It took a long time to come around. I think Matt Hardy helped.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a huge like Mattitude fan, so
Is Matt clean now too?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
is.
Good time
He
for
is.
both.
he's just a little crazy, but that's not doing.
Aren't we all?
That's
Aren't
just
we all? Just a
yeah.
little bit crazy.
You gotta be crazy to watch this product.
Right.
But it drives you crazy watching it.
Speaking of driving me crazy, before we go into the WWE discussion, I'm going to get my C word of the month out of the way. As you may not know, because it's offensive to some people, I'm only allowed to use the C word once a month, so I'm going to get it out the way this month, as it's also the last show of the month. Today, 2 trains got cancelled, and we ended up getting home an hour late, so Arriva, you are cunts.
Yes. Clap, 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 clap.
I've told you this before, it's shit either.
Yeah, sorry. But I can't get monthly tickets on the other buses. So I gotta go for Arriva. And
But all public transport sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
true. So now that's out the way, we'll get into the WWE. Of course, it's WrestleMania Day. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. It's like that one guy
I
in the
keep
crowd
missing
on
the
Family
cue
Guy.
to clap. Sorry. There you go.
It's like a wave of one. It's like, yay.
We gotta do what we can. We got a smaller crowd than Wrestle Talk.
That's true. Well, we can pipe in some crowd noise like WWE tends to do on SmackDown.
Yeah, we'll get the SmackDown pops.
Let's get him edited in. It'll be fine.
Oh, so Raw kicked off this week with Sting. I said last week I wasn't really sure about him speaking, but it was a lot better this week. I'm kind of getting used to it now. He was interrupted by Stephanie. Maybe he thought it was Dixie, I don't know. But yeah, how are they doing with this Sting and Triple H rivalry? Because we had the confrontation too.
Oh, jeez. I actually really liked it, but is it me or are they running out of firsts for him? Because it's like this is the first time he's gonna start off Raw. It's like, cool. It's like I didn't know that already, but I thought it was kind of the last thing that they could do was have Stephanie come into the ring and confront Sting because they've never been face to face, obviously, and it was a surreal thing to see, and I enjoyed it. The back and forth was pretty good, and him catching the slap before it was coming, it actually proves that he has been watching for the past 14 years because he knows that every single time someone turns around, she goes for that old slap.
Yeah.
But I liked it overall, and then Triple H coming out and her giving him the sledgehammer and all that and having him walk away. Thought it was all good. I mean, there's not much else you could do with the rivalry. They already did everything else. And him speaking, since I've been watching him in TNA, and that's right, WWE. I know he was in TNA for the past 10 years because I've been watching. So I know what he sounds like, and I know what he does. So to other people, it might have been a surprise, but to me, it wasn't. But he did well. I thought he did good, and I like that he cleared up also that he wasn't there to fight for WCW. That was ridiculous. So
Thank you. Yeah, because that was what I was waiting for. Because I thought
It was
if I was
good.
fighting for WCW, this would be the stupidest angle in history of wrestling.
The thing with Stephanie too, when she pulled out the sledgehammer, it was exactly the same as when Vince pulled out the lead pipe in his match with Hogan. The same camera
Right.
angle, same look on her face. She's her father's
Right.
daughter.
Minus the
I
blood.
just remembered that.
The
You just
apple
reminded
doesn't
me.
fall far from the tree.
But as far as this rivalry goes, it took me a little while, but I am properly invested into it now. Because at first, I was just, until we said that he wasn't fighting for WCW, I was just like confused of why you here.
I think it was just the invasion angle. He wanted it on the invasion angle, but nobody told him it was over.
There's even a meme saying, "What, am I late?"
Yeah, am I late?
And what was the other one? I'm here to stop the BDC. Wait, this isn't TNA.
He forgot he doesn't work for them anymore.
So, of course, WrestleMania was heavily promoted this week on Raw, as we also saw some interaction between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I say some, very limited.
Limited to a tug of war.
Yeah.
Oh God, I think we'll get to
my
that
God, just so bad. Yeah, it was so bad.
I actually thought I fell asleep. Did I miss the end? The last thing I saw was them two in the ring, and then it's just gone.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like The Sopranos cut to black.
I was just gonna say that.
At this point, just make Sting Triple H the main event. Screw this, because they've if Heyman can't save this match, it's going to be quite bad.
Yeah, which was pretty much his promo. What more can I say? I've sold this match the best I can.
Right. And here's the thing, man. I was wondering to myself the other day and for the past couple of days, why they didn't just give it to Heyman to control, Why couldn't he control and write the program for them? You know what I mean? If he's working with both guys, why not just have him write it? We've seen him history of being head of SmackDown, how good he is at booking and writing and ECW as well. So why didn't they just give him control of the program? It is beyond me. I don't understand that.
It's that Vince. It's just Vince's narrow-mindedness that it's not his idea, so he doesn't want anyone else to do it.
Dick.
Yeah, see, they should get Heyman to write more often anyway. The guy's a genius.
Right. He's a wrestling genius. He's an evil genius at that.
Well, after this, they might as well put him in the back just to help write some decent storylines on Raw for a change.
But I think like you said, Belmont, Vince is too stubborn, and we've seen him try to do it before, and then he got fired. So I don't think it'll work out.
Yeah, this happened before.
Oh, man.
But when you're looking at the card and it says 6-person interspecies match, you just think something's really wrong. Really,
I legit went to the bathroom for that. I said no. I threw my hands up in the air and I said, I'm not watching this crap, and I'm going to the bathroom.
I'm so glad I watched SmackDown later on so I could skip that.
And
then they put it on Raw
because of that.
I think they knew people were going to skip it on SmackDown. Hey, we'll put it on Raw.
Oh man.
Yeah, because people really wanted to see it, didn't they?
Yeah, and I really want to see it again.
Poor Natalia.
Those little kids are lining up at the door to see the interspecies match again.
I have no idea what the hell they were thinking when they booked that match.
No, honestly, I don't either. Did they go to the zoo and think, "Wow, this should be a great storyline or a great match to have. Let's go do that."
Maybe Vince hit his head and said it's the 1980s again. I don't know.
I just thought Vince had forgotten to take his medication or something.
Maybe he did take his medication. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, he was seeing hallucinating and all that.
He's taking the same medication as Vince Russo.
Oh, jeez.
Actually,
it's not that bad.
If Russo booked it, it would have been El Torito on a pole.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we also got some Divas action on Raw between AJ and Paige and the Bellas. It was AJ and Paige to decide which one of them was going to get a Divas title match that night against Nikki. Obviously this was designed to create a rift between AJ and Paige, which obviously happened later on. I don't like the Bellas, but they have quintessential heels playing mind games, trying to cause a rift, cheesy insults. What more can you say about them? Just fuck off.
They can't wrestle.
Apart from that, yeah, fuck off.
I mean, they're
They can't
getting better, kind of, if you can say that. I don't know if you. I use that word loosely. They're getting better, but I was actually surprised that they gave him a lot of time. I'm surprised they gave Paige and Nikki a lot of time. I was expecting a 30-second match again, and all of a sudden it just turned into a decent Divas match. I still really didn't care, but it was decent to say the least.
Well, in that regard, it's a positive step to give them that time. But I said it before on the other show. I said this just shows how limited Nikki Bella is in the ring.
Yeah,
Right.
Paige carried her.
Paige carried that match.
Pretty
'Cause
much.
Nikki can't wrestle. She's just strong. Basically the same as her other half.
Is it her fault though? She's been learning from John Cena. She's been learning from John. So
Yeah.
But the
That's
thing
why
is,
she
she
looks
hasn't
strong.
even learnt 5 moves.
Well, see, this is the thing. John doesn't want to put her over, so he can't give her everything that he knows.
Oh, I'm sure he puts her over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure he has it tapping out to the STF.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
But
sure.
I'm sure he applies it better than he does in the ring. Well,
I think he has more incentive to apply it better outside of the ring.
Maybe that's where he gets his random shouting from too.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Sorry, John. Not sorry.
Yeah, not sorry, John. Sorry. Nope. No, I'm not.
We move on to, of course, the Intercontinental Championship, which was also highlighted on Raw, which has actually been highlighted pretty well in the last couple of weeks. This week we saw Dean Ambrose and Truth versus Luke Harper and Stardust.
Good match.
Yeah, good match with a commercial break in the middle. Thank you very much for interrupting a good match.
Right.
The match.
Why don't they
always
just
do that, though,
position
don't
these
they?
breaks before the match?
I know. We never get a commercial interruption during a promo. Why do we get it in matches?
Right.
Well, they did have
They did to Paul
a
Heyman.
break during. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They did one to Paul Heyman a few months ago, didn't they?
Well, I was going to say that's the next thing to happen is when someone's talking on the mic, it just suddenly cuts out to an advert for like Vauxhall or something. But yeah, this match, the match served the purpose. Barrett on commentary was gold.
Yeah.
That was really good. I'm so glad our Truth wasn't on commentary.
That was the.
I've kind of enjoyed Truth on commentary.
Oh,
Mm.
oh yeah.
Oh, what a sack of potatoes! Good lord.
He's not bad. He's funny. Our Truth is funny, but it's just he's been treated like crap for the last couple of years that I really can't buy him as legit when it comes to being actually a legit contender to that Intercontinental title. It's just he just got treated like crap after the main event push that he had. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he's more
hard.
like a borderline joke gimmick now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to buy into him now that they're trying to push him as serious. And this will be the theme for this episode when we get into other stuff with being legit or being pushed as legit.
See, the thing with Barrett is now it feels like they're kind of rushing to make him a legitimate champion because he's been basically shitted on the last few weeks.
He lost 4 matches in a row after winning
Yeah.
the belt, and then suddenly he's become strong again. I don't know.
Yeah, WrestleMania's coming up with Panic. We'll start pushing him again.
It's the Raw before Mania. Barrett looked quite strong or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I honestly don't know what they're thinking, to be honest.
I forgot R-Truth had a finishing move.
Yeah, it's called the
I
What's Up.
didn't even know what it was. I had no idea.
No, I didn't know. I was surprised he got the pinfall, so now he's got the momentum going into Mania.
Which means he will probably not win. Thank goodness.
Yeah. The end came, of course, when Ambrose hit Harper with a suicide dive, and Truth hit Stardust with the What's Up. Cool name.
Ah, so
I
that's
thought it
what
was
it's
a
called.
Jimmy.
Is it a Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Jimmy.
Maybe he's changed the name since he lost Jimmy.
The Jimmy Driver.
The Jimmy
Little
Driver.
Jimmy.
Well, there you go. We can't find Jimmy, so what's up?
What's up?
After the match, Barrett runs off with the title, and we get a little dance from Truth and Ambrose.
Oh man.
And at that point, women's ovaries just exploded around the world, and Dean Ambrose started like body popping.
I can't fault Ambrose. He's entertaining as hell. I can't.
He can't
It's
do
just
any
a
wrong,
shame
can
that
he?
he's stuck on the main
No.
card, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a shame.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because last year, him, Ambrose and Rollins, top feud. Now they're both stuck in the mid card, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, they were tearing it up and proving why they should be in the main event, and John and Orton should be pushed back down.
Yeah.
Because they're on the tail end, and then all of a sudden the photos happen to Seth Rollins, and then he gets put in the thing with the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and then you got Ambrose for some god reason unknown to me why they made him lose the feud completely to Bray. I like Bray, don't get me wrong, but it's just like you got to have a little bit of back and forth. You can't just have one guy just keep destroying Ambrose, and then from
Well, the thing-
there it's just been,
Yeah, and he lost the whole feud to Rollins as well.
right.
Yeah.
And he never got a payoff for that because Bray came in
Yep.
and they pushed him to the next feud. So it's like you never really got the finish off of that.
No, it's sad, and it's such a great match as well, and it was all downhill after Hell in a Cell.
Pretty much.
Which could have been turned into gold, really, with the ending of Hell in a Cell was great.
Right.
Yeah.
They had
but they
license to print money. They had license to print money.
Yeah,
and they
if
just
Dean
throw it away.
Ambrose won that, and then Bray attacked him after, it would have been better for me. Well, for me,
Right.
because he's been chasing Rollins for ages, and he's just lost every single match. So it's just like, what's the point?
The only way they could make this up to me is if they do the three-way between the Shield members, like I've always wanted to happen. If they do that, then cool.
Well, have Rollins cash in and then make it for the title.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hopefully one day.
The problem is with the freeway, we all know who's going to win it.
Reigns has got to look strong.
They gotta make Reigns look very strong.
Oh man.
That's going to be a theme too.
Oh yes, it is. Unfortunately, it is.
Not just on this episode on WrestleMania.
Oh no.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet because Lesnar signed a new contract, so
Well, of
he might
course,
not be
it's
winning
wide
at all.
open now.
Yeah, now it's up in the air, just like everything.
Because you don't need to make Lesnar look strong.
But he does it on his own. He doesn't
Yeah.
need anybody to help him.
Exactly.
At this point, he doesn't even need Heyman to look strong.
No.
All he has to do is like finger poke a doom somebody, and then that's it.
He'd even make that look legit.
Right.
Well, speaking of Seth Rollins, he will, of course, be facing Randy Orton tonight at WrestleMania. And as we've seen in the last couple of weeks, they've been teasing the RKO, which is a little bit baffling because you already put him through a table with the RKO. So why are you teasing it?
I guess they just think we have amnesia and we forget easily, or we're children, so we have the attention span.
Like we forgot that the anonymous GM was Hornswoggle.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And they thought we forgot about the Bella angle where Brie was supposed to be being victimised by Nikki, but now apparently they're good. They're good again. So
Still don't understand that.
great consistency, WWE.
Wasn't it 30 days? Huh?
Yeah, it was
It's
just,
been a very long 30 days.
yeah, it's been a long 30 days.
Kind of like the non-title defense clause. That's a long 30 days.
Yeah, that's like a myth now. That's not even real.
Yeah.
It's imaginary, like the Easter Bunny.
Well, they can't do it in TNA
Right.
because they take it every month, every 2 months or so.
Yeah, and we might be getting a live episode soon in May. I'm hearing so.
Oh, really? Want that
Something
taped?
Yeah, they're gonna after. I think they canceled certain tapings, and then they were like, all right, we want at least one live episode, to freshen things up because we've been taping for so much. They had to do it in the UK, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm sick. I'm sick of it being in the States on Friday and we get it on a Sunday.
yeah.
Because I have to avoid Twitter for like 2 days so I don't get any results spoiled.
Well, it was better than when it was on Thursday, at least.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
True.
I mean, it's a lot better.
The only thing is good for them, but bad for us, obviously, with the schedule.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get more live episodes soon. And maybe some
I'm hoping.
pay-per-views. I'm missing TNA pay-per-views.
I'm hoping.
Well, they might start bringing them back soon. I think they just need to stabilise right now.
Well, this is why I'm thinking we've had no dates announced for the UK next year yet. Maybe they're trying to bring one over.
Yeah, it's like where the crow flies.
I certainly hope so. You guys definitely deserve it. I mean, you guys are I look forward to every single time they go over there is because the crowd is just amazing.
It's because we don't get oversaturated with it like you do in the States.
Yeah.
Like I think Chad said it. Yeah.
And because we just don't care how bad the beer tastes, we'll just keep buying it. One thing I did forget about on Raw when it actually happened, while I was watching it, I completely forgot there was going to be celebrity guests, and I forgot about it up until now too, so I'm not even going to mention it.
Oh boy.
I still don't know who one of them were.
I have mentioned it, but I'm not going to talk about it much.
I'm the only one that does. No.
You look like the minority actually know who that dude was.
I know. Doesn't happen very often, folks.
The funny thing with Jon Stewart too, I didn't know who he was. The only thing I'd seen him in was Big Daddy.
Oh really? No, I know who Jon Stewart was.
Nah.
That's a good thing to see him in. That was a good movie.
Yeah, damn good movie. He's a great actor too.
Yeah, he is. Funny. He's a funny son of a bitch.
Probably the best celebrity segment I've seen.
Oh man, hands down. Especially in the last couple of years, I was just like, wow, this is actually really good, and it's because Jon Stewart actually knows how to talk. Go figure.
And it actually made sense. It fit into storylines.
Right. It's like he talks better than half the roster. It's like, jeez.
He talks better than Roman.
Jon Stewart, you're supposed to make Roman look strong.
No, he's like, no, fuck that. Nope. Make Jon Stewart look strong. I'm retiring soon.
I'm not even going to make Seth look strong.
Nope. Well, he kicked
kinda
him
did.
below the belt, so he's not strong anymore.
Poor Seth, he just can't get away from dicks.
No. It's that small package, man.
Keeps
Oh
getting him
my,
into
you
trouble.
really did small package jokes again.
I had to bring it out.
You had to take the low road, didn't you?
Dude, that was a dick move.
I know, I'm being a dick right now. I need to stop being a dick.
Any more dick jokes?
No, that's it.
No.
I'm good.
Maybe I should have watched the DX DVD. So with this week's celebrity involvement, we got Hulk Hogan. I just can't get excited when Hogan comes out anymore. I see him too often. It's not the same.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just sick of seeing him full stop anyway.
Again, he had to bring up Andre the Giant too.
That's the only way to get that match over, wasn't it?
Are you going to fit Andre the Giant into every promo, Hulk?
9
Pretty
times
much.
out of 10, he always mentions Andre the Giant.
Or the Silverdome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably does it at breakfast every morning too to fit it in.
And a non-PG joke too from Hogan as he asked Snoop what this guy was smoking.
I did not expect that.
No, I didn't either. I think it was actually kind of cool. It's kind of like a Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny because we all know what Snoop does, but
It wasn't as funny as Snoop trying to do the poses with his non-existent pythons.
oh my goodness. I mean, I think a 2-year-old baby's got more muscle mass than Snoop Dogg.
I think Snoop made Gilbert look strong.
Poor Axel though, getting thrown out the ring like that by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't they have saved the confrontation between Hulk Hogan and Curtis Axel for WrestleMania?
That's what I was thinking that they were gonna do. But they go and waste it, and the poor kid's got momentum, and then they go and do that to him, and it's like, oh Jesus, here you go again. This is why nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you're doing.
Well, the only thing that can fix that now is if he wins the Battle Royal, which, by the way, is on the kickoff show now. It's not even on the main card.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
that's
was a
not
stupid move.
legit anymore.
I love how they're building it for about 3 weeks, and then suddenly go, it's going to be on the kickoff show now. It's like, great.
Yeah, that's a great way to honour Andre the Giant.
Yeah, what
he
a
didn't even make the main
memoriam.
card.
Undefeated for 18 years and now he's on the pre-show.
Oh man, it's sad. It's really sad.
Speaking of sad, we moved on to Los Matadores and El Torito versus Tyson Kidd, Cesaro and Natalia. I'm not going to call it interspecies because they're fucking people.
Yeah, they're people.
It's a midget in a costume. It's not a different species.
Right.
Although maybe
I don't
Vince is. Fucking the shit. I'm not going to go into the match for Los Matadors and El Torito won. Poor Natalia though, taking the loss.
That's the most thing I'm pissed off about. Besides the match itself, it's just like, oh, you have a credible competitor like Natty take the pin. I mean, jeez.
Give Divas a chance, but not Natty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like give every other diva a chance except her, the most talented one.
If your last name's not Bella, you're not getting a chance. To be honest.
Man. Another poor guy, Jack Swagger. Again, jobbing to Rusev.
Yeah, got run through in about 2 minutes again for the 50th time.
How many times are you gonna do that to this poor guy? I mean, he's already faced him 5 or 6 times and lost every time, so you know it's gonna happen. It's no need for it.
But that's what I mean. They're not even booking this to make you think how he could possibly win. He's not going to. There is no chance because we've seen this match recycled about 6 or 7 times.
It's ridiculous.
But that's how they did book it in the first place. We actually thought maybe Swagger had a chance.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, at first, but after the 5th loss, you think, he's not going to beat him, is he?
As soon as his music played, I thought Rusev's gonna win. He's not gonna beat him.
Thing is, Swagger has a lot of potential. It's just terrible how he's being used.
Jack, yeah, he's a great wrestler.
I agree with you completely, Craig. Man, I mean, the We the People stuff is still kind of over, which is surprising, especially how bad he's being, booked and all that. And there's no Zeb Coulter. I don't know where he disappeared to.
He broke his leg or his ankle, and it's just disappeared.
Got out, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, they did the Monica. They did the what was that? Back in Tanya Harding thing. They did that. Oh no.
I heard somewhere that Zeb's contract expired.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. I just heard a few months ago that his contract expired. So.
What?
Interesting.
That would certainly make sense though why he's not there.
Yeah, and they haven't even mentioned it either.
Right.
No, they haven't mentioned him.
Yeah, so that could actually be very, very plausible.
But the thing is, he was the one that got Swagger popular.
Yeah. Zeb can get anyone popular.
Cole briefly mentioned him on Raw while Swagger was making his entrance. But only mentioned him for just saying Zeb Coulter's just not here, blah blah blah.
Well, that's put a dampener on things. I miss Zeb.
Me too. I miss old Uncle Zeb.
Yeah.
But from the darkness, Bray Wyatt cut a great promo with some great lightning effects and thunder. Of course, towards The Undertaker. Is this being booked well without Taker there?
I think Bray, man, to be honest, props to him. If you want to give any claps, man, you give all your claps to him because he's been doing this on his own. He's been one man showing it. And he's been lone wolfing it, and he's done a very, very good job. And I thought the thunder and lightning effects were done well as well for Undertaker to be used as him since he can't be around, since they're saving him for Mania tonight. So it's just like, why not? So I like I said, I give him a lot of credit. Bray Wyatt's gold on the mic. One of the very few on the roster that can blow everybody away.
Yeah, I say second only to Paul Heyman.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and his in-ring performances have got better as well.
Yeah, I think that gets overshadowed a lot because of his promo skills, but people need to start talking more about Bray in the ring.
No, he's a good worker. But like you say, he's just outshined by his incredible promo skills. He's made you care about a WrestleMania match on his own.
Pretty much.
So, massive props to him. But I just really hope that he wins.
Yeah, he has to. There's no point to this if he doesn't.
There's WWE logic, isn't it? You can't build him up 2 years in a row and then smash him down twice. So, we'll have to wait and see.
Time will tell. More Intercontinental Championship building next as Daniel Bryan took on Dolph Ziggler in a rematch from SmackDown, but this time with special guest referee as voted by fans on the WWE app was Dean Ambrose. Ambrose to me looked like a professional referee. He really pulled it off.
He really did.
Which was surprising. You'd think he'd be a bit more unhingey.
Yeah. But he played it straight down the middle. He did all the little moves. He was great. The match was great. Also, maybe not quite as good as the first match on SmackDown, but still good. And Ziggler got the win again with the zigzag.
The switch in music then, the zigzag.
Yes, great
That's what I'm
music, by the way.
This should be at WrestleMania. This match, they should take these two out of that IC title match and put them just on their own.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping maybe they'll get some time in the ring, just the two of them, with everyone else on the outside, maybe.
I hope so. Just give these two a feud, for God's sake.
Well, maybe we'll get that after WrestleMania, depending on who wins.
I really, really hope so. I really hope so.
And then, of course, we get the Goldberg entrance from Brock Lesnar as Paul Heyman knocks on the door and says, "Hey, champ, it's time." So the confrontation between Brock and Roman, as we said, wasn't much of a confrontation. It was basically Paul Heyman saying, "What more can I say to build this feud?" Brock Lesnar standing there looking like a fucking psychopath again. I thought he was gonna kill Heyman at one point as Heyman brought up Sable. The look he gave him.
Yeah, that was a bit of
I'm guessing a lot of people don't know that Brock is married to Sable.
I'm guessing. I mean, it would make sense because considering half the audience are younger kids, so they probably even have no idea who Sable is. To be honest,
the kids probably don't even know who Sting is.
Right.
Kids,
Exactly.
surprise your parents. Google Sable.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
Google Sable. They'll have fun with that one.
I did when I was 10.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. So did I.
Well, I didn't Google it, obviously, but I knew who Sable was.
Oh yeah.
Just don't Google China, whatever you do.
Yeah. No, you'll regret that. Children, don't do that.
Oh,
Damn.
man. And whatever you do, don't follow her Twitter.
Oh man,
What,
yeah.
China's?
That's even worse.
Has she actually got a Twitter account?
She does.
I think so. I haven't followed it, so I don't know.
No, stay well away from that one. She's pretty off the rails.
It's so bad that you'll catch venereal disease from following. So don't do it.
It can't be worse than Sunny's one, though. Look at that.
Well, hers, you automatically get it if you stare at the profile. So yeah.
Because I had to unfollow her. She was going batshit crazy again.
Oh man.
So I was just like, I've had enough.
Poor divas, stop letting yourself go.
Right.
So Raw ends with a tug of war to a crowd of boos.
Yeah, it's a great way to end the final Raw before WrestleMania, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean last year we got Daniel
astonishing.
Bryan. Last year we
That
got
was-
Daniel Bryan cleaning up Evolution. This year we got a tug of war.
Great. This
Yeah.
is the main event for your biggest show of the year, and you've put it down to a tug of war. Well done. I was
What's
expecting
sad-
to start throwing right hands over the belt.
That's
or
what
something.
I was expecting. When I saw Roman take the title, I thought Brock was gonna come at him and just start throwing bows, and then all of a sudden cut the black. I was like, "The fuck is this?"
I finished. What did they just run out of
That's
time?
it.
Exactly. Stop spending so much time on celebrity guests and spend it on your main segments.
Mm.
Ah,
To Vince,
Especially
celebrities
guess
are more
that
important, sadly.
pot smoking rappers.
Yeah, I blame
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg for this.
you can Google Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa, but you can't Google China.
Yeah.
Doesn't China's post WWE career come up about 2 or 3 pages into a search?
I haven't really searched for China, but I think so.
Yeah, I haven't been in China, so I don't know.
Yeah, but a lot of people have.
Yeah, a lot of people have. I'm in the minority on that one too.
Oh man, China's been in a few places too.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she picked up a few things from those places too.
And the Hulk has never been so incredible. Slight in joke there. So quickly, we're going to go into WrestleMania predictions because Mr. Belmont asked to leave us.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh.
Time
Aw.
constraints. Blame Arriva trains, guys.
Yeah,
Damn trains.
give Belmont a chance. Yeah, I need more time.
So we're going to kick off with a pre-show. This year we got 2 matches. First of all, the Fatal 4-Way for the Tag Team Championships. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro defending against New Day, Los Matadors, and the Usos. Who've we got?
And Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, but it's really sad, to be honest, that the PTPers and the Ascension aren't in it, and New Day and Los Matadores are in it. They just don't belong.
They haven't really give the Ascension a chance, really, have they? They
No, this would
built
have been
them
the
up,
perfect
and
time.
then they built them up, and then they lose one match, and all of a sudden they're getting buried.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put them in the four-way and have them have a good showing, it'll instantly build the credibility a little bit.
Didn't they just try and get him popular by beating the New Age Outlaws?
Yeah, the Ascension
Yeah.
descended.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro too, even though I've got a bad feeling the Usos might get him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Kid and Cesaro.
Yeah, I've got to go for Kidd and Cesaro.
Okay.
Too.
Match number 2 on the pre-show, plenty of options, some more credible than others. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Mizdow has got to win this one for me.
Nah, Curtis Axel's got to do it. Axel Mania's got to run wild.
I was going to say Curtis Axel. Try and rub it in the face of Hulk Hogan after what happened on Raw.
Well, I'm gonna go for the Miz. I think Mizdow will look like he's gonna win it, and then Miz will just take it from him.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I never thought of that.
Not bad way to finish.
Mr. Curveball. Now on to the main card. Obviously we don't know which order they're going to be in, so we'll kick off with Rusev and Cena for the United States Championship.
I don't really want to admit it, but I'm gonna have to say Cena, and then, because then Vince will probably just start the burying of Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
I have to agree with Phoenix. I'm gonna say Cena as well.
This pains me to say it. I'm an avid Cena hater, but Cena's winning. It's just, it happened to Bray last year. It's gonna happen to Rusev this year. He's not winning, so.
Yeah, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Rest in peace, Rusev's career.
Well, he's not gonna lose 2 pay-per-views back to back, is he?
No, exactly.
Well, he can't. He's almighty. We can't have him lose.
no, they need to make him look strong.
Yeah.
Man, they got 2 people to make look strong. How are they going to cope?
Every time he loses, Vince goes into fits.
I wonder what they're going to do if they have Cena versus Roman.
I was just gonna say that. Who's gonna look strong?
It'll end in a double DQ or a count out.
That match wouldn't end.
Yeah. It'll keep going on and on and on.
It'll just cut to black in the middle of a move.
Yeah, they'll lock up and it just cuts to black.
So we're going with Cena. Then we have Randy Orton and Seth Rollins.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, I'm going to Orton as well.
Oh man, I guess I have to go Orton. It's tough.
I'm going with Orton because I think Seth can take a loss and still possibly cash in later on.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Orton wins, I see Rollins cashing in. If Rollins wins, I don't see him cashing in.
Well, yeah, that's the consensus, isn't it? That Rollins is going to lose and then cash in at the end of the night. So, I reckon.
If they don't have Rollins cashing in at the end of the night, he'll probably do it the following night on Raw.
Yeah, well, that's when you're going to get the best crowd.
Yeah, which wouldn't be too bad because that, like you said, Dazzy, the crowd is awesome after WrestleMania.
As we heard for Ziggler when he cashed in.
Oh man.
Yeah, but they wanted him to do it at Mania.
I can still hear that pop.
My ears are still ringing from that pop.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go with Orton on that one. We have the Divas Tag Team match, AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. Or the Bella End Twins.
AJ and Paige.
No, I'm going.
Yeah.
I think the Slags are going to win.
Oh, I hope not, but.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Great line by Paige.
Insufferable Slags.
I'm gonna go with AJ and Paige.
Yeah, I'm going to say with bated breath, AJ and Paige. And now, the 4 main events. We'll go with the ladder match for the IC title. Champion, of course, Bad News Barrett, R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, and Daniel Bryan. Again, plenty of options for this one.
Man.
And it's hard to say who's going to win, but I'm going to stick with Ambrose.
Anybody else for Ambrose?
I want Ambrose to win, but for some reason I got a nagging feeling that Bryan's gonna win. So I'm going with Bryan.
I'm going to be so annoyed if Daniel Bryan wins because he's just been crowbarred in at the last minute.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
I'm-
it'll to appease, the fans since he's not in the main event.
Oh, what, the razor
Yeah.
tongued sheep that will say cancel WWE Network and stuff doesn't go their own way.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think they're gonna do it. If they do it. I want Ambrose, but if they do it, that's why probably.
Yeah, I'm sticking Ambrose.
Mr. Phoenix?
I'm sort of torn on this one because I'm thinking either Daniel Bryan or Ziggler can do it, then
Yeah.
Bryan and Ziggler can have a feud over the title. Or I was thinking Dean Ambrose.
Well, I'm sure those are the three we'd like to see win most of all anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if none of them win, I think Barrett will win it. So.
Yeah, that is a strong possibility.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it strong.
Probably bullhammer one of them off the top of the ladder or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But I'm going to say it'll come down to Ziggler or Bryan too. And I'm steering more towards Bryan if I've got to pick one.
If I had to pick one, I'd say Bryan as well.
Okay. Next up, Undertaker, Bray Wyatt. Obviously there's no streak on the line anymore, so really it could go either way. It's either Undertaker's redemption or Undertaker passing the torch.
I think it's got to be Wyatt. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
It won't make any sense if Undertaker wins.
This was a tough one for me to call because, as you said, it's either Taker. We can't just start making Taker go on a losing streak now.
Maybe he'll start a new winning streak. He's 1-0 again.
Or Wyatt needs something like a big win after, because he hasn't really done much after this feud with Cena last year. So
Yeah, Wyatt's had a shit year.
So I can't really make a decision on who to go with on this one.
Okay, I'm going to go with Bray too, because I'm thinking maybe Undertaker's stepping down this time once and for all.
Yeah, man. I have to go with Bray, to be honest. There's no reason why he has to lose. I mean, Bray needs to continue to be built up as the new guy. I mean, Undertaker, if you wanted to give him the show of the respect, he shouldn't have the streak broken last year. That's just my opinion on it.
Okay, really quickly. Sting, Triple H.
Sting.
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 Woo!
And it's Icon versus Game, not fucking Vigilante.
Oh, stop the vigilante line.
Yeah.
He's not a vigilante.
Stupid vigilante line. Get that out of here.
Damn.
It's the Icon, damn it.
From now on, we're blacklisting Vigilante on Max Wrestling Podcast.
Oh,
We're doing it on offshoot as well. We're not calling them the V word anymore.
And then, of course, the main event, Brock Lesnar defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns. Do we need to really give predictions on this one?
Well, I'm still sticking mine. I'm going to say Reigns wins by the skin of his teeth, and then Rollins cashes in and wins the title.
Yeah. I've been saying that all along.
Yeah.
That would be a good way to go if Lesnar's not going to be seen now until SummerSlam.
Which is probable.
Yeah, I'm going Lesnar. Either way, though, I think Rollins has to cash in on whoever wins.
Yeah, I think he'll get the biggest pop of the night.
I don't see them changing, because if they were going to change Daniel Bryan to win the Rumble when he came back, I don't think they'll change the main event of WrestleMania. The result of that.
That's true.
It's true, but stranger things have happened in this company.
Yeah, like last year, Vince changed his mind about the streak match about 3-4 hours before the show went on.
Day of, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done it before, like WrestleMania 18. He did the exact same thing with the NWO, but that's a whole other story.
Oh.
It's the WWE. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And usually for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and usually the wrong thing happens.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to a break and we're going to bid farewell to Mr. Belmont.
Yep, sadly I must go. Just like Sting, I'm going to disappear into the shadows.
Thanks for joining us on the show.
Always a pleasure.
We will see you soon. Okay, well, we're on a break. We're going to play this week's pay-per-view theme. See if you can guess which pay-per-view it's from. And we'll see you in part 2.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Roll the dice, play your cards, break the rules, that's who you are. Whoever said play it safe, never played the game. So many players, but too many pawns. Too many judges say what's right or wrong. Let them jump into the fire if they want to play. Oh, 'cause it's a deadly game that we play as we live. Deadly games when we say what is on our minds. Play it now before the game is over. Two simple rules the devil hands us. Make your mistakes, but no second chances. Every time that you stand up, there's another chance to fall. Hey, 'cause it's a deadly game that we play as we live.
Welcome back to the Max Wrestling Podcast. If you guessed that song correctly, congratulations. Did anybody here guess it?
Survivor Series 1998.
Correct. Deadly Game by Jim Johnson. Should have mentioned Craig's really good at pay-per-view songs.
Props to you, Greg,
sorry.
man, because I had no idea.
Nice classic 90s theme. Okay, usually we'll be doing in the hot seat part 1 with both guests, but we've had to lose one. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Rodriguez is still here representing Offshoot Radio.
The lone wolf of offshoot is here.
Okay, so Craig, we're going to mute you and we will do part 1 of In the Hot Seat.
Okie
Oh,
dokie.
man.
Okay, 3 questions. And the loser of the overall trivia section has to cut the podcast promo.
Oh, boy.
As
Oh,
you
man.
heard, as you may have heard last week, wasn't very easy.
Oh, man, I don't think it's going to be easy at all. I'm scared.
Okay, here we go. Question 1. Which duo won their first tag team championships together in April 2001?
Man. Oh, going way back. Jesus. 2001. Was it a young tag team, new up and coming, or was it two veterans together? I'm guessing.
They were, yeah, pretty much veterans at that point.
I can't remember. Was it the? Damn it! See, I knew this was gonna be tough. Was it? No, it was first tag team titles. Damn, this is tough. I can't
Okay, I'll
remember.
give you another clue. It was 2 brothers.
It was two brothers. Okay. Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys.
Oh man, it was The Undertaker and Kane.
Oh, I was thinking of that, and then just, I don't know if it was the first ones. Damn it.
I say brothers in quotation marks, by the way.
Well, thank you. Oh man, I was thinking that.
Okay, question 2. Which was the first WrestleMania to move to take place in April?
Ooh, damn. These are really hard. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. Oh man. Uh, first WrestleMania moved in April. Is it in the teens?
No, I was surprised to find that myself. It was earlier than the teens.
Oh, earlier. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go with. I'm just shooting in the dark because I can't really remember. It's so hard to go back. Um, 8. WrestleMania 8.
It was all the way back to WrestleMania 2.
Oh man, that's way before my time. No wonder I didn't know that.
Way before my time too.
Oh man.
Okay, last question. Which championship did Triple H win on April 5th, 2001 on SmackDown?
Intercontinental title.
Straight in there. Correct.
That one I knew. That one was just like, oh, all right, I got it.
And he beat Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 out of 3, so we gotta hope Craig gets all 3 wrong.
Craig, get them all wrong.
Okay, let's get him back online. Craig, where are you?
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. Okay, good news for you later on. You need 2 correct answers to win.
Okay.
So don't get them
Alright.
right.
Yeah. So better than last week for you. You had to get them all right last week.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do your questions a little bit later on. First, we're going to talk about TNA, which Craig accidentally watched last week, legally. Yeah.
Wink, wink,
This,
nudge, nudge.
this was the second Wembley show and the last show on the UK tour. Main event, of course, was Lashley versus Angle for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
That was an awesome match.
Hell of a match.
Great.
Kurt
Great.
still got it.
He certainly does.
I think a lot of people were complaining before they actually saw the match that Kurt's too old to be the world champion now. Shut up. Great match.
Yeah, just shut up and enjoy the match.
Yeah.
I think if you include the fake IWGP title, Kurt Angle is now a 13-time world champion.
Wow.
6 TNA, 6 WWE, and of course IWF, IWGP.
Yeah, yeah, because you sent me the page of the Kurt Angle title wins, and one of them was he defeated Brock Lesnar, wasn't
Yeah,
it was.
that was the IWGP title, which some say counts, some say doesn't, because something to do with Brock already being stripped of the title, but in my eyes he's a 13-time world champion, which we cover tomorrow, by the way, in our brand new issue, as we go through every title victory of Kurt Angle's career.
Is your phone still blowing up from Twitter from favourites and retweets about
No, stop. I got like 50 retweets, 50 favourites because Kurt Angle retweeted it.
that?
Thanks, Kurt.
Yeah.
My phone thanks Kurt Angle very much. But also this week on TNA, well, last week, sorry, new episode tonight in the UK. Also last week, we saw some Knockouts title action as Tyrant Terrell defended against Awesome Kong.
And Gail Kim.
And Gail Kim, sorry. They're starting to push Tyrant a lot more. She's still hanging on to that title. Surprisingly, I really thought they were going to give it to Kong, but Tyrant Terrell's still the Knockouts champion.
Yeah, I'm liking how they're doing this whole thing with Taryn. They're trying to build her up, basically in the position that Gail Kim was in a couple of years ago, trying to beat Awesome Kong, and trying to prove to herself that she can. So I like how they're doing it, and the 3-way match itself was great, and I didn't expect anything less. Yeah. Taryn's been a lot better since her Tiffany days, and Awesome Kong is always class in the ring, and so is Gail Kim. So it was good all around.
Yeah. And I think it's great that they're having Gail Kim in there as well as kind of a mentor to Taryn in a way. Or maybe just making sure she doesn't get fucked up too much.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of both. It's probably a little bit of both.
Also this week. Sorry, last week. I keep saying this week.
It happens. They
Yeah.
probably mess you up.
Goddamn schedule. Also last week we saw, for the first time in the UK, an Ultimate X match for the TNA Tag Team Championships, which the Wolves held on to.
Ow!
That was an awesome way to kick off the show.
Yeah, what
Right.
better way to kick off the show?
And I've been hearing people complain that it shouldn't be the curtain jerker. It's like, no, that match we haven't seen that match in a year at least, or maybe two. I think the last time we saw it, Manic won, and that was when they were doing when they were on the road almost every week when Hogan was there towards the end, and it was great, man. I love the high spots and everything, and the Wolves retaining made it even better.
Yeah. Also some new body paint from the Wolves as they had some ribs on show.
Yeah.
These poor guys, they're getting sliced up more and more every week. They got the claw marks, now the ribs are on show. And they're still tag team champions.
That was the first time I've actually seen them wear that paint.
Yeah, first time, new paint.
Mm.
So the only thing we had previewed for tonight's episode, obviously it's already been shown across the pond, is Jeff Hardy's return to take on James Storm in a 6 Sides of Steel match.
I can't wait to see that.
So make sure you check out Impact tonight on Challenge TV right after this show. This week on NXT, they were back in Full Sail University for the main event, Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. Did we all see the match?
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
what a match!
That
That's
was
all I can
unbelievable.
say. Oh man.
They're just making Kevin Owens look like a beast.
Mm. So like we said last week, that Kevin Owens is like the Brock Lesnar of NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I like that how
Exactly.
they're building him up like that as well.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Owens to get called up to the main roster, and then we can see Owens v Lesnar.
Well, I'm hoping they wait until Samoa Joe arrives so we can see Owens and Joe first.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
But rumour is apparently Finn Balor's the next one to move up because he doesn't want to spend too much time in NXT.
Wow. If I was him, I'd want to be the opposite, seeing
Yeah.
how
Stay in
the main
NXT,
roster
right?
being booked. It's like, dude, no, stay at NXT, win the NXT title, bro. What are you doing?
Stay away from the main roster. It's a
You
trap.
don't want to be there. Cena's there. That's even more of an incentive. Roman Reigns is there. There's more of an incentive to stay down there.
But that may actually happen because Triple H, of course, is a big fan of Balor.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm a huge fan of Balor.
I don't think
as well.
anybody blames him. We also saw to kick off the show the NXT Women's Championship, Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. Once again, great match. We're starting to see Sasha do the whole submission move in the middle of every match now, which is great because it looks really painful.
Yeah, she executes it well, and the person who she's giving it to sells it well, to be honest.
Also gives her a chance to talk a lot of smack.
Right.
But yeah, Sasha Banks is doing a great job as women's champion.
I heard she's another one that might be called up soon as well, which is kind of sad seeing how she is the women's champion over there. So it's like, well, who else are you going to give it to? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they're bringing Emma back now, and it looks like they're turning her heel.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Her and Bayley have not been too nice to each other, let's say the least.
Yeah, that was one hell of a slap.
Yeah, I thought
I don't think.
the segments that they've had the past few weeks on NXT, I thought either what Emma's been saying has been getting through to Bayley and they change her character a bit, or at least I knew at least one of them would turn heel.
Yeah. Which will be interesting to see because I think they really dropped the ball on Emma the first time.
Yeah, and I'm really, that's what makes me so eager to see what they're going to do with Emma, because she did need a change. I mean, being on the main roster, popping bubbles and doing the dance, that horrible dance, just kind of ruined her in my eyes. She didn't become legit. Working with Santino is never going to make you legit.
Yeah, like a lot of people didn't realize how good she was in the ring because of the gimmick.
Right. Everyone is automatically assumed that she sucked just because
Yeah.
she was with Santino.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do this. They're gonna have to give Bailey a different gimmick as well, because the high 10 thing's not gonna work well over with Vince, is it?
See, that's why
No.
Emma has to turn. I don't think Bailey could work as a heel. She's too nice. She
Yeah.
just wants to
She's
hug
a hugger.
everybody. Yeah, she's a hugger.
I don't mind that.
Did everybody see the picture from Access of her hugging Kevin Owens?
That was great.
No, no, I haven't seen that.
She just got him in a
Oh.
really happy hug, and he just standing there like he would rather be anywhere else.
Craig, you have to see it. It's great.
Oh.
It's great. That's like the.
Dad, send it to me.
His expression is exactly the same as the photo of him in the Mickey Mouse hat.
Oh man.
He just looks so unhappy.
It's great. It's great.
Living the gimmick.
Yeah, exactly.
So not much else happened on NXT this week, as we saw a lot of footage from Fan Access for WrestleMania. And next week we are going to see Hideo Itami versus Tyler Breeze, 2 out of 3 falls.
Gonna be a treat.
Definitely going to be a treat. Especially if what happens does happen, as
Yeah.
we've seen in the videos.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen, we're all really annoyed that it didn't happen on TV.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't build up a moment like that and then not put it on television.
Throw it away in a dark match.
That's just stupid.
So fingers crossed we see it next week.
Mm.
Okay, so it's time for In the Hot Seat Part 2. We don't have to mute anyone because we've already had the first set of questions. Phoenix, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 correct answers to win. Obviously, if
Okay.
it's 1-1, we go to Random Wrestling Records for the final point.
Hang on, didn't you say I got a point for getting a pay-per-view thing?
Yes, I did. So, you
I'm
only
already
need to
at a
get,
disadvantage.
yes, you only need to get one question correct.
Okay.
If you get all 3 wrong, then we go to Random Wrestling Records for the points.
No pressure. No pressure.
Okay, only one
Okay.
question correct to win. Here we go.
Okay.
Which duo won their first tag team championships together in April 2001?
Oh, Brothers
Yeah.
of Destruction.
Damn, you got it. Undertaker and Kane is the right answer.
Yay!
Okay, so you win, which means Professor Mike has to do the podcast promo.
Damn it.
What are the
But let's
what are the other?
get
what are
the
the
other
other
2 questions out of the way first. Which was the first WrestleMania to take place in April?
I don't know.
I'm going to take a guess. You got 30 to choose from.
Can I have a clue?
Yeah, okay, it was reasonably early.
I don't know. I'll say WrestleMania. I'll say WrestleMania 10. I don't know.
10. I think that was in March. It was WrestleMania 2.
Oh bollocks!
But you've won anyway. Final question. Which championship did Triple H win on April 5th, 2001 on SmackDown?
Intercontinental?
Is the right answer. Do you know who he beat for it?
Jeff Hardy.
Close, Chris Jericho.
Oh shit! Yeah, he won it. It's the second time he won it from Jeff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
too bad at my WWE trivia.
Yeah, there was no TNA questions this week.
Oh, if it was, I would have won.
Okay, so let's get the options ready for the promo so you can prepare one.
Alright.
Alrighty then. First of all, we need your birth month.
Okay, December.
December. And a number between 1 and 15.
Oh. Oh, 5.
5. And what colour top are you wearing?
Black.
Black. Oh. Okay. Your
Okay.
promo is for a last man standing match against John Cena.
Oh,
dear.
man.
And he spilt paint thinner on your car.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna channel somebody for this. Oh
Okay.
no! So so it's a last man standing match against John Cena, and he put paint thinner on. He spilled paint thinner on my car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to give you time to prepare that. We're going to go to Random Wrestling Records. This is not for points because the points are already over.
Oh Jesus.
This week, I want to know who has the most match time in SummerSlam history, like altogether. Basically, who spent the most amount of time in the ring at SummerSlam?
Ooh. Let me see. I'm gonna guess Bret Hart.
Okay, Phoenix?
I was going to guess Triple H.
Well, you're both in the top 3.
Oh, wow. Well, good for us.
In third place, Bret Hart has 211 minutes and 50 seconds.
Holy crap.
Triple H is second with 216 minutes 28 seconds. And at number 1 with the most time spent in the ring at SummerSlam with 220 minutes and 29 seconds is The Undertaker.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Wow.
John Cena's 4th, by the way.
Nah. I'll get to him later.
Okay, let's find out. It's time for your 30-second podcast promo. It's
30
going to
seconds.
be a last man standing match against John Cena, who spilt paint thinner on your car. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, your 30 seconds starts now.
All right, let me tell you something, brother. You listen here, John. You may have taken the paint off my car, but this Sunday, I'm going to take you down in a last man standing match, and then we'll see who's standing out then, brother. I still have more time, don't I?
Do you want to stop there?
I channeled Hulk Hogan. I went too quick. Well, let me tell you something else about John here, brother. He bought the wrong paint thinner, and he took it from red and yellow to black and white. So the joke's on him, brother, because this Sunday I'm going to whip his ass. I don't know. I tried.
Cena's not going to look strong.
No, I can't make him look strong. Not when I'm the Hulkster.
Okay, well, that's the end of the show. We would like to thank you for listening. We'd like to thank WWE and TNA for giving us stuff to talk about. We'd like to thank James Belmont's gone. We'd also like to thank Michael Rodriguez from the Offshoot Radio for joining us.
No, always a pleasure, man. I hope to be back soon.
Definitely.
And revenge me losing. I can't lose.
Yeah.
It can't happen.
Last but
Maybe
not
we'll
least.
have more TNA questions then.
Yeah, maybe. I'll try and get some in.
Goodie for me.
Last but not least, I would like to thank Adam Rose for blocking me because I don't know why, because I've never tweeted him in my life.
I just saw that and I was like, wait, who wants to tweet Adam Rose?
He hasn't blocked me, and I haven't tweeted him or anything either.
The reason it bothers me is because I'm starting to like Adam Rose now. He's pretty funny on Countdown and stuff.
Well, now you should hate him. He's giving you incentive to hate him.
Maybe it's because I slagged off the bunny.
Probably. I think we all have done that, though.
Exactly. In that respect, everybody should be blocked by Adam Rose.
Exactly. I should have been probably one of the first to be blocked. I shit on the buddy the entire time.
So thank you, Adam Rose, for blocking me. Okay, guys, make sure you check out our brand new issue tomorrow. We are going to list all 13 of Kurt Angle's world title victories. We're also going to give you WrestleMania results. Hold on a second, it's not tomorrow, it's next week. But the new issue's coming soon. I botched.
don't-
I did a Roman. I'm sorry.
I
Oh
can never
man.
keep track of when we upload the issue.
Yeah, it is next week. It's next week. April.
Believe that. Believe that.
Believe that. We can and we will upload it
Yeah.
next week.
Exactly.
But yeah, WrestleMania results, Kurt Angle's world title victories. We're also going to be designing the perfect WWE video game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm liking
Also,
this.
there is an exclusive interview with Johnny Ferrari, professional poker player and indie wrestling manager who's also managed EC3 on the indie scene.
I'm
Kurt,
in the new mouth of the South.
yeah, the new man for the South.
Game I'm hearing.
That interview, of course, comes courtesy of Kenny Killer with Sunday Segway. Incidentally, make sure you check out today's brand new episode of Sunday Segway. And you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and like us on Facebook at Max Wrestling Mag. And don't forget to visit our brand new website, maxwrestlingmag.wix.com/Max Wrestling. So you can also check out our Twitter profile on there. And where can we find Offshoot Radio?
You can find Offshoot Radio at Offshoot Radio. You can find me at Mr. President 92, and where I do my wrestling stuff at Quinn Wrestles. So if you want to go follow that stuff, you can do that.
Awesome. Okay, UK listeners, flick to Challenge TV right now for TNA Impact. And that's the bottom line. Because we're out of time. Ta-ta for now.